to give you a sense of it so you can have something to hold on to, is a month-long program where you take on something specific and measurable, a specific goal, something specific and measurable that for that 1 month you will commit to accomplishing in that 1 month. Whether it's getting my screenplay option, for somebody it could be writing the screenplay that I've been trying to write for 5 years. That's somebody in Flash Forward. It was 5 years, and he finally in that 1 month did it. It could be, as an actor, maybe it's getting an agent. Maybe it's raising your number of auditions. I'm great at getting 2 auditions a week, but I want to double that. You know, as a director, maybe it's having meetings. With my husband, who resisted like for almost 2.5 years, he was terrified of networking. He's magnificent behind his computer. I mean, brilliant, brilliant writer, but didn't know how to get out there and meet people. So what I gave him for a goal, because he wouldn't write it down, is I said, oh, I'm going to give you your goal, and that was to have 10 what I called relationship meetings, where he had to go out and meet 10 showrunners or co-exec producers. And it was out of those relationships. He never made it to the 10. He got hired by the time he got to about the 4th meeting. He was on the Islander series. So it can be whatever you want it to be, but something specific and measurable that's a month long. I'll be here for the Saturday and the Sunday. And on the Saturday portion of the class, we go through the tools that you use in business. I was also a management consultant in Philadelphia for 5 years, just so you know, for small businesses, under 10 people. So we go through the tools that you would do as if I was teaching you in your small business, which is what you are. You are the president and CEO of your company. I don't care if you're an actor. You are the president and CEO of your company. All right? So that's how I treat you through the whole month. And that's how Nina, that's how the coaches work with you through the whole month. Is that no different. We don't know your past. We don't care about your past. We will not listen to any stories you've got to say about your past. Completely irrelevant. We only know you through what your goal is and who you are right now, today, like when you start the class in May. And then it goes on for a month where you meet for, I think, is it Thursday nights, Nina? Or
each team actually picks what's best for them, but
okay,
Thursday or Friday is optimal.
Thursday or Friday nights, and you'll meet for those following 4 weeks. So that at the end of it, you'll have completed that goal. So you've got a coach, you've got a team of 6 or 8 people. In that team, you've got partners that change weekly. You're held accountable for your promises on a daily basis. You have to be in touch for a couple of minutes every day with your partner. You keep statistics, which we're going to work on a little bit tonight, which you have to then fax in or email into your coach every week, your statistics. It just has you start to create what I call like a wake-up call to where you're at. Because I notice in the entertainment industry, unlike most industries, is we kind of dream a lot, which is great. We're all very imaginative. That's why we're in this industry. But sometimes when we're dreaming and we're not being clear and specific about what we're up to, it kind of stays out there in the ether, you know. Oh yes, I'm going to have this, and oh, I can't wait to, you know, have this. I'm going to be the lead, and you know, in the next indie movie. Like we kind of go around like that, where we don't get specific, really specific about what we want to do and by when we want to do it, and to have our ass nailed to the wall. You know what I mean? We all, as human beings, need our ass nailed to the wall. I'm sorry, but let me just show you what. In Flash Forward, and I'm just going to give you a little thing that I will probably save for the Saturday morning, but I'm going to really so take you outside your comfort zone through that month that, you know, you will hate me so much, and I get so much joy from that.
Are you sure you got through menopause?
No, maybe not. Maybe it's still in the middle. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, so I will have you guys put what I call your ass on the line. And it's going to stay there for the whole time, because so much of the time we're sitting in the stands in life judging and evaluating what's going on in the court. You know, my agent's just not doing enough for me. You know, well, Suzanne, it's the economy. It's got to be the economy. There's not enough production happening. So otherwise, I'd be out there be doing, you know, my DP work, but it's not enough happening. You know, and then, you know, I probably got the wrong manager. I've got if I had a better manager, that's it. My career would take off. Yeah, that's it. That's right. Or you know what? Yeah, no, it's maybe it's the husband. I know. You know, he's not afraid of husband. So it's definitely somebody else's fault. But it's the industry. It's the entire industry. You know, they're really. It's just that industry. It's just that fault. You know, I shouldn't feel bad about not getting things done at all. You know, so that's kind of how we usually go about our day. You know, complaining about why it's not happening. In Flash Forward, you don't get to complain. Not ever. Not ever. Not for the whole month. Or your coach. And I had slap your ass. Yes, question.
Yeah, my question.
I'm just
is
approaching
how about getting a paid acting job as a goal? Is that realistic?
Yes.
Within a month?
Yes.
assuming you're just getting an agent, or you have an agent?
See, I don't even like the goal of getting an agent.
No, let's say you have an agent, okay?
Okay.
Because earlier you mentioned your husband
Yes.
about how he was waiting by the phone, and you kind of left it at that. So I'm wondering maybe if you're going to get back to that later. Obviously, he started his own thing, right?
Oh, God, yes. His agent, he never did hear from the agent, by the way, just so you know. The agents only respond and only call the people that are already working. Do you know that? They're getting 10% from the people that are working. That's who they're caring about. That's who they're calling. That's who they're interacting with. That's who they're taking to lunch. My husband was not working. There was no 10%. He never did call, by the way.